Everybody's different, and that's a fact. But I mean, how many people go out and explore that fact? Not many. Which is why I, Kiara Dempsey, am going out and interviewing and surveying various students from Moraine Valley's campus just to understand who I'm with every single day. And with that, welcome to Viewpoints. So first things first, what is your name?
I'm Jalen.
I'm Ben.
Elizabeth.
Patrick.
My name is Cole Balbon.
My name is Andres Barba.
All right, and first question, where do you see yourself in 4 years?
4 years richer, hopefully. I hope to see myself in my career, which is firefighting.
Hopefully a 4-year university.
In 4 years, I see myself hopefully graduating from here.
4 years, a little complicated, probably definitely not school anymore, maybe still focusing on my personal career and still the career that I'm working in right now. But honestly, I'm not sure when it comes to that.
And then, what do you believe is the most important topic for the U.S. to focus on?
I think right now, with how the last presidential campaign went, I think one of the biggest ones is immigration. I speak from this because in the area I live in, there's a giant migrant shelter, and it's a mix of people coming in and out. I know a bunch of people that are in my neighborhood now that are actually really good, and they've come from areas like Guatemala, Mexico. But then there's this very specific group of people that have been running around our area, and they're causing a lot of trouble. And I know they're also from that migrant shelter. So I think one of the biggest discussions we need to have on is the immigration going on.
National debt.
I think our economic point right now, and also our social liberties, like what we're afforded and what we're able to do.
Okay.
I do think that the U.S. needs to focus more on, obviously when it comes to the economy, obviously we're kind of in a weird place with everything right now, and also a lot of social issues since discrimination has gone up quite a bit for a while. So I think we need to focus on figuring out how to protect certain groups and things.
How do you form your opinion on certain candidates or policies or whatnot?
It's a mixed bag. I'm going to be honest. I don't like watching the news. The news is very depressing nowadays. It feels like every time I turn it on for CBS, there's something about a shooting. So I try my best to go through peer-reviewed sources and build it off of things that I kind of want to see change. Like one of the biggest things I want to see change is I want to see our inflation rate go down. And as much as I don't really like a lot of people, that's kind of how I build it off of. It's like what I want to see happen.
All right.
You have to review sources from both sides, right and left wing.
You got to see.
Find the middle ground.
You got to see both sides and what they're looking at.
Yeah, I'd say you got to check your sources, make sure that they're not spreading any misinformation.
I try and do as much looking at reputable news sources as possible, but to be honest, a lot of it is from TikTok and stuff like that.
More so when it comes to policies and stuff like that, I base them on morals of how they feel about certain groups and people, and then when it comes to policies, more so who is it going to benefit and why is it going to benefit these people? If it's going to benefit us or is it going to benefit people that are in the 1% and the higher in income and stuff. So yeah.
What's one change you expect to see within society in a few years?
I hope the prices go down, man. It's so expensive just to get a carton of eggs. It's like $8.
AI is going to become very prevalent. I mean, it already is. So.
I hope our economy becomes better.
Yeah, I wonder how AI will affect most people's jobs, and how will that shape education and maybe even what degrees we go for.
I honestly don't know. It's been so volatile the past 10 years. I guess we could have predicted Ukraine versus Russia, stuff like that, and that affects the economy a lot, and we kind of can't predict those things too easily. So I think it's highly volatile still.
I do think that people are going to be a little bit more open, and not in a good way, about who they voted for and being a little bit more prideful about it, but also probably seeing a lot of people realizing maybe they made a little bit of mistakes, maybe they regret voting for certain people. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your contribution. Thank you guys for your contribution. All right. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your contribution.